When I left the Philippines to live in LA, it felt like moving to a different planet. More than the palm trees and Hollywood sign, it was the people who surprised me. Here was this melting pot where cultures clashed and mixed, creating a cocktail of backgrounds that was LA's signature. I mean, I've always loved diversity, but LA took it to a level I'd never seen. It was a challenge, a puzzle, a mystery that I was determined to crack. LA is a tough nut to crack. Beneath that sunny facade, there's a complexity that sneaks up on you. Growing up in a small town in the Philippines, I knew everyone. Our lives were interwoven like the vines in our mango orchard. Moving to LA, though, I went from knowing everyone to feeling like I knew no one. The anonymity both fascinated and frightened me. Skyscrapers replaced rice paddies. Car horns became my new soundtrack. And instead of tricycle rides, I was navigating a subway system that seemed to run on its own schedule. The language was a mix of English and a smattering of Spanish phrases that I caught from my neighbors. But the biggest hurdle was the unspoken rulebook of how to survive in this concrete jungle. How do you make a living? Where do you find community? And what does it mean to truly belong in a place that celebrates being from somewhere else? Back in the Philippines, I was a curious kid who could chat with anyone. But in LA, I was a stranger. I moved from one part of LA to another, staying in this rental home. But no matter where I went, the vibe was the same. People were locked in their routines, their eyes glued to screens. Even the weather couldn't break through the film of stress that seemed to blanket the city. I felt like an outsider peeking into a secret society, eager to learn the language, the customs, the code. LA's charm, though, lies in its fragments. It's a patchwork quilt of neighborhoods, each with its own beat, its own style, its own story. For me, it was these stories that became my guide. Every mural, every street sign, every chance encounter was a piece of the puzzle. LA became my classroom and the streets, my textbooks. I'd sit for hours at outdoor cafes watching the city breathe, listening to snippets of conversations, observing the ebb and flow of life. My Filipino upbringing had taught me the value of community, the importance of family. But LA showed me that community could bloom in the most unexpected places. In the midst of this vast city, I found pockets of familiarity, echoes of the warmth that I missed. I found solace in the unexpected. A chance meeting with a local musician introduced me to the vibrant Latinx community in East LA. The rhythm of salsa soon filled my weekends, and the scent of tamales became my favorite street aroma. Exploring Koreatown, I learned the art of KBBQ and the quiet strength of the Korean community. Little Saigon became my refuge when I needed to feel the pulse of Vietnamese culture. Through these communities, I began to understand the layers of LA. It's not just a place of fierce competition. Beneath the surface, there's a deep well of creativity, resilience, and a longing for connection. LA's true character shines in its diversity. It's a kaleidoscope of cultures, each contributing its own hue to the city's vast canvas. In Venice, I marveled at the Venice canals, remnants of a bygone era when canals were LA's lifeline. The contrast between the historic canals and modern LA was both striking and thought-provoking. The city's not just about glitz and glamour, it's about finding beauty in the unexpected. On my walks along the beach, I'd pick up pieces of driftwood, smooth and weathered by the ocean's touch. These became my souvenirs, reminders of nature's artistry amidst the urban sprawl. LA taught me that beauty can thrive in the most unlikely places. One of my favorite discoveries was Descanso Gardens. Imagine stepping into a world of tranquility amidst the city's hum. This hidden oasis became my sanctuary, a place where I could lose myself in the symphony of colors and scents. LA isn't just about the pursuit of dreams. It's also about nurturing the dreams you already have. Hiking Runyon Canyon gave me breathtaking views, literally and metaphorically. As I stood there, the city unfurled before me, a testament to human endeavor. From the sprawling freeways to the distant Pacific, I saw the ambition that defines LA. Yet I also saw the mountains that cradle it, reminding me of nature's enduring embrace. LA is a city of contrasts, and perhaps it's in these contrasts that its true essence lies. The pursuit of fame, fortune, and artistic expression collides with the yearning for community, belonging, and authenticity. As an aspiring writer, I found inspiration in LA's literary legacy. I explored the haunts of legendary authors like Raymond Chandler and John Fante, soaking in the atmosphere that had inspired their words. LA's history isn't just confined to books. I found it in the whispers of old buildings, the echo of classic films, and the stories embedded in Hollywood's Walk of Fame. The city's rich tapestry of history unfolded around me, reminding me that LA is more than just a place. It's a living, breathing entity with a soul of its own. Navigating LA can be overwhelming. From the notorious traffic to the maze of freeways, the city seems to test your patience at every turn. But it's precisely in these moments that LA's true character shines. It's in the neighbor who offers a helping hand, the stranger who strikes up a conversation, and the community that rallies together in times of need. LA taught me that while the city can be tough, it's also deeply compassionate. LA's unique blend of cultures has fostered a culinary scene that's as diverse as its population. From the trendy food trucks in Silver Lake to the authentic taquerias in Boyle Heights, I embarked on a gastronomical adventure. Each bite was a discovery, a fusion of flavors that reflected LA's multicultural heart. The city's not just about what you eat, it's about the experience, the gathering, the sharing. Over time, LA revealed its secrets to me. I learned that beneath the glitz and the hustle, there's a city that beats to the rhythm of dreams, struggles, and the unwavering spirit of humanity. My journey in LA was a crash course in life, a baptism by fire that tested my resilience. It pushed me to adapt, to grow, and to appreciate the beauty in the chaos. It taught me that community can blossom in the most unlikely places. And it showed me that life, like LA, is a collection of stories, experiences, and connections. We don't always choose our circumstances, but we do have the power to shape our experiences. We can choose to find joy in the smallest moments, connection in the most unexpected places, and beauty in the midst of chaos. After all, life's not about avoiding the hard parts. It's about finding the strength, the resilience, and the community to navigate them. And that, I believe, is the true spirit of LA.